And then I say, son, do not be scared. I am your father, and I name you Ms. Shit.
I asked him, I said, Rich, is this your kid?
This is Ms. Shit. He's my boy. I love him very much. I will teach him how to be a man.
Okay, let me teach you something, Rich. This is how I deal with it whenever I find out some kid is mine. I run away.
Immediately, as I see this unholy, stinky abomination in front of me, okay, I run up to it and I immediately hit it with my great sword. No. And I'm gonna do a smite. I'm gonna do a divine smite.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Unfortunately, it does not hit. You throw it with all your might directly at it. And you can see your javelin stick out of it now.
My shit's more powerful than you, McConnell. My literal poop is more powerful than you.
It was a javelin, not my sword, dumbass.
Who is responsible for this literal shit?
I tell her that all the good parts about this problem are because of me, and all the bad parts are because of Rich and McConnell.
Look at the lady. Obviously, she's important, and it's. I apologize profusely for my friend. Okay, very hard. Profusely apologize, big time. Don't throw us out.
Are you the three idiots looking for an Aussie? Guys got
we sure are.
Tomorrow? Oh ho ho!
Oh, we are the three idiots.
Your friend Aussie over here seems to be ready to give you some sort of job.
I'll be like, Aussie was the first place I need to go to find out what's going on with these cows and pigs and shit.
Yeah, point us in the right direction.
Come back in one piece, because that information is worth far more than gold. Do you guys understand me?
How could it be more valuable if the other thing is literally gold, though?
Ozzy just bursts out laughing. And you can smell something. Weird, but you can smell what seems to be food cooking.
What?
It seems like you're not alone in this forest.
I immediately get excited, and I want to go and get the food.
She'll have a little bit of a campfire and rest, but the dirt seems to be moved around a little bit. And out of the corner of your eyes, you realize there are some wares in the bushes.
I say literally real close. I'll be like, yo, whose shit is that? And I will point at it.
Rich, you notice something that these people are missing. Why would they need to be less on their toes if they're going to be hunting? And secondly, something strikes you very odd about that thing they were just telling Aspen. Then why would they be smoking with you guys?
Ooh.
Something is off, and you're noticing something that Aspen and McConnell have not caught on to.
Okay, I think that these guys are lying in wait. I think that they're bandits. I look all of them in the eyes, and I say, I have lost a son, but from you, I will take everything. And I cast Arms of Hadar.
Wait, do we have to roll initiative?
You do have to roll initiative. That is one hell of a dive into initiative, Rich. Stands up and says, that's bold words from someone within shanking distance. As they all start to kind of get up and move around of you. They're definitely cutting your escape off.
I don't know what you were thinking, man. I actually don't know what
do you mean? What was he thinking? You literally, you just fucking ran up to goddamn random people in a fucking forest that has loot around them. You didn't inspect them. You didn't investigate. You didn't do an insight check. You did nothing.
What'd you think? I was there to make friends. I wanted the sausage, and I wanted their stuff, man.
You are a sausage.
Goddamn right.
And we are back again today, this Saturday, joined, of course, as always, with Rich, McConnell, and Riku D20 as our Dungeon Master. How you guys doing?
Good, man. It's been a crazy week. I've been, life's changed a lot. I've been trying to pick up some new hobbies and stuff. I actually, I've gotten really into astrology. The chicks really dig it. They love to talk about it.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten super into it. I actually, like, watching the recap, I was dying because I realized that all the chicks that we've met in this campaign, they've all been under the same sign.
Really? What sign is that?
For rent.
It's true, actually. Yeah. Hey, that's good enough. That's the best sign to be in. McConnell, how you doing?
Good.
Great. So yeah, anyway,
we've had a really, really good week. Obviously, been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. McConnell's actually talked to me off stream about how he's going to start playing it, and I'm excited about that.
That's
it's going to be
not
great.
true. Don't tell
he said
people
he's
that.
going to play like a cat girl too. It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm not going to play.
That's
I'm
amazing.
You gonna pet him?
I know.
I'm not going to play that game.
I'm not going to pet him. No, I won't. I won't pet him.
Hey guys, Riku D20 here. And just call me Riku. It's a lot easier. Now, for those of you that were last time, probably understand a little bit about where Rich is coming from. And hey, it's good to see you again. For those of you that are new and just joining us for the first time, welcome. It's nice to meet you. As has been said, I'm the Dungeon Master for this campaign. But what does that mean? Now, these three gentlemen here, they control everything about the characters. A barbarian, a warlock, and a paladin. But I control the world. From the weather to the trees, to their friends and their foes, to everything that they'll see, and everything that they'll know. But I'm no one scary. I'm not trying to get them shanked by a bunch of bandits before they can cast a single spell or anything. I'm just a humble storyteller. And what a story it's been so far. Rich named his poop spawn Mizshit, which ran amok in the Heaven's Heel. But it died as it lived, trapped in one of the finest brothels in the land. They dodged the wrath of the owner, aided by Ozzy, their job contact on the island, who gave them both their choice of mission and 100 gold per person up front, with the promise of 100 more when they succeed and return to him safely. They set forth to investigate a strange, eerie set of occurrences happening in the forest, spooking the wildlife and the farm life as well. But along the way, Asmon's nose picked up food, and they shared some sailgrass with a bunch of campers. But Rich grew suspicious and realized that these may be bandits or something up to no good, and still racked with the grief of losing Mizshit, he began to get ready to drop some fat AoE damage, surrounded by foes. How will he get out of this, I wonder? Well, that's not my call to make. You boys ready to roll some dice?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready. Let's do it. Yep.
Okay. All right, so here's where we last left off. As we can see, we got our clothy warlock surrounded by a bunch of pointy daggers. They're kind of getting ready to go. Now, Rich, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty rough situation, and we have to roll initiative because we're about to go into battle. Unfortunately, casting a spell takes time. You can't really get the drop on them, but tell you what. Now, I normally don't roll things in the open, okay? Because that involves me having to display some of the math and some of the statistics of each of these enemies. And that gives your characters information they shouldn't have. But you're taking a pretty big gamble here. And I think we can work out a little bit of an advantage for you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deny the initiative bonus to all of these monsters just this time as a one-off rule. And I'm going to have them roll out in the open. Where these dice lay may dictate how many attacks you take before we get your spell off. It could be a matter of life and death. So what do you say? Let's let the dice fall where they may. You cool with this bargain?
See these pussies roll.
All right. We're about to see them rolling, and we will see if you are hating. Now, I'm going to be rolling from I'm gonna be rolling from left to right, starting with this guy in this nice dapper purple short, and I'm gonna be rolling them. We're gonna have them roll initiative first, and then we're gonna have you guys roll in order. So first off, here we go. Just a 1d20 for Granddaddy Perps, and he rolls a 7.
It's a funny roll.
Okay.
Lucky in all the wrong ways. All right, next one. This nice big chunky guy over here. Let's see what he rolls.
Oh,
Yes! Nice!
All right.
Man. Should have gone on a diet.
Looks like fortune is favoring your boldness. This one over here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I can still beat it.
It's got one person rolling high, and now we're at the last one, the one right next to you.
I can take one stab. It ain't that big a deal.
There we go.
Well, how about 2, though? How about 2?
Hey, man, average. It's average. Well, now all I have to do is roll what? It was a 7. It was a 1 and a 7. So as long as I roll a 5, I only get hit by 2. Here we go.
Right.
I win. I literally win.
Oh, bullshit.
I literally win.
Bullshit.
Plus 2.
Bullshit.
21. I literally win. It's about fucking time something went right in my life. Yes!
Okay, do I get to roll for initiative now?
Both of you can roll for initiative. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going for it. Let's go.
Well, I got a big one too, right?
Oh, come on, man.
That's we roll up to a 7 for Mcconnell and up to a 13 for Asmon. Not a bad spread, but that is well, hey, that was not scripted. That was all luck.
That's unbelievable.
So, let me add turns for your bandit friends turn foes, I guess, and we'll be ready to begin. Just give me a quick second, guys. He rolled up to a 19, and this last one was up to 16.
You just have to believe in yourself. Sometimes you have to do the thing that's not easy. Sometimes you got to be a man.
Okay.
I'm a man.
You're gonna die.
Okay, and now, we have to make sure that your things get updated properly. I'm gonna do one last check just to make sure we are good. The first one up will be Rich and Mcconnell. You rolled a 7, so I will make sure that you are updated. All right, it's looking good. So you had a spell in mind when you last called the session. Rich, you want to walk us through it one more time?
Yes. So the spell which I will be using is called Arms of Hadar. I invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in the area must make a strength save throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 of necrotic damage and can't take reactions until the next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage but suffers no other effect. Now, can I go?
Yeah.
Can I do my? Okay, so as I'm surrounded by these, I'm presuming shirtless bandits. My eyes at first are looking at their eyes, their hands, trying to understand the moves which they're going to make. But out of the corner of my eye, I see on the forest a piece of shit. I'm filled with the pain of my lost son Mishit, and a single tear begins to well up in my eye. It falls to the ground, and as it does, only darkness can be seen on the ground. As the tear hits that darkness, it ripples out, and those ripples turn into an ever-growing gyre of shit. Hands grasp out from the ground in the memory of my long-lost son, and I throw my head back in the air and say, and I cast Arms of Hadar.
Oh, yes. If you click on your character sheet for Arms of Hadar in your main menu, it'll automate the damage rolls for you. We got that for you last time, so let's see how we get, and they will roll their saves.
How do I do that?
If you go to the first page in your character sheet,
Just core.
Yes, in core.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Not bad at all, and they have to.
I rolled. I rolled a 5 on the one. Okay.
Yep. So they're going to have to save against strength, and we'll go in the same order as we did initiative. Purple guy first. He rolls up to a 19.
Ooh.
He saves, but he takes half damage, which is 3.
Okay, all right, that's not too bad. Good job, Rich.
So rolls up to a 4.
Oh.
And takes the full damage and has lost his reaction.
All right.
The lady next to him.
Good job.
Rolls up to a 9. Loses her reaction and takes full damage.
Nice.
Beats it, unfortunately. He takes half damage and still has his reaction.
Fuck, Rich, come on, man.
When they don't have reaction, can they not take an attack of opportunity?
That is correct. I think their Arms of Hadar may have really gotten you out of a sticky situation.
Nice.
So I can now like kind of retreat back into the trees. How far can I move?
You can move up to 30 feet. Remember, these two did save. So they
and
took
one on the
damage.
diagonal one. Do they get an attack of opportunity or no?
He does. But
Okay.
Your character, having known a lot of these unsavory type of characters, can see this is a mage, and he's currently not armed. He's probably not going to mess with you if you retreat. But this one next to you, however,
he'll take an attack.
He's ready to go.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move to here.
You want to move back there?
Yeah. It'll bait some of them towards me potentially, and then you guys can just stab them in the ass.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you like if they all run towards me. I mean, you just get to poke them real hard.
All
So
right.
this is the part where Rich dies, right?
But if you guys want, and see,
I mean, what happens if you back up into a goddamn bear or goblin?
Yeah, there could be more guys over there, dude.
Okay, good point. Yeah, the only reason that I was going that way was because if they all ran towards me, I could do a cone attack on them with like fire. But I'll just go back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just go back here behind you guys. Good call. Teamwork.
20. Yep, that's a good 30 feet of thing, and you're going to take one attack of opportunity as he draws his short sword and swings at you.
What's he do?
Come on. He's gonna hit Rich real hard. Rich
No, he's not.
ass, but he's gonna get
No, he's not.
destroyed, dude.
No, he's not.
Heated and deleted.
The smell of your Arms of Hadar just run afoul of the forest around you, and as you're taking a step back, you start to cough, and you slow down a little bit. But out of the corner of the eye, you can see a short sword just darting at you as he struggles past the tentacles wrapping up his arms. While the others are restrained, his barely grazes your hair. You take no damage and are able to retreat with impunity.
Come on.
God damn, dude. You should have been dead, dude.
That was well played. I played it well. That was all me, man. That was all me. I knew it. I knew I was gonna be fine. I didn't even doubt it for a second.
He believed in the heart of the dice, and the dice rewarded him.
I did.
All right, and now we move on to this next bandit's turn. She's struggling against these tentacles from the Arms of Hadar spell that are starting to give away. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out what you recognize very clearly is a gem.
No.
Are you gonna eat this one too, Rich?
No, Richard.
What color's the gem?
The color looks like a mix of both purple and green, which, you know, you've taken a little bit of art classes. Those don't mix very well. They're swirling into each other like some kind of energy vortex. And she calls out, fuck this, fuck! And it just bursts into dust in her fingers. Energy swirls around here, pushing against the Arms of the Hadar spell that you cast out. And it starts to take shape like dark mist coalescing in the air about her. And it turns into this tall, floating, humanoid figure, dressed in a cloak. It's very hard to make out any facial features, but you can see glowing eyes and small lines on its hands and its skins, as if blowing away, as if the sunlight itself is pushing its own matter back. And it shouts, "I am free! I am free! Fuck all of you fools!" And before you, you see a shadowy, ladylike figure behind this enemy.
It's a succubus?
You want to roll Arcana?
Oh God, Rich.
Richard.
You're not gonna try to. Okay. It's a dude.
You can't assign pronouns to a thing, so you probably not a succubus. I may have to get to know it more, and have a nice conversation with it. It seems friendly. It's just swearing loudly. It's like you guys or total angels, right? You don't swear anything when you're in combat. Of course, it'll be fine. Yeah, not much data on whatever was summoned, but it looks kind of creepy.
How old is it?
Jesus.
Oh god.
It seems almost ageless worth time, and it seems to be suffering from some sort of summoning sickness. It does not have haste. It will not be able to attack this turn. All right.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Not what I needed. I
What do you eat for breakfast,
Okay.
dude? What do you eat?
Before she passes her turn, she moves a little bit back into the forest, kind of hiding herself in the bushes a little bit, trying to get behind this summoned figure, and she shouts at it some dubious commands, pointing at you guys angrily and shouting for it to move. But it stands still kind of waving around in the light, and now it is this other homie's turn. He glances forward at the warlock that has escaped his sword, and he realizes that the whatever advantage he may have had has now expired, and combat's on. He must go, and go he shall. He runs right up to the barbarian.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Let him come. Let him come. Bring him to me.
All
I'll
right.
beat his ass.
They came.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a strike with his first short sword.
Mhm.
Up to 16. That hits. And let's see how much damage he does with this attack.
Are you sure?
Yo, Asmon, what's it feel like to get hit? I haven't gotten to experience that gameplay yet.
It feels fine, Rich. You wouldn't understand that because if it happened to you, you'd be dead.
Ooh, got him.
The short sword flickers in the light. As you take a step back and you ready your great axe for combat, he's just a little bit too quick, but you're able to deflect the damage a little bit. But you take 7 slashing damage. Not enough to fell you, but it hurts. And you can see that in the middle of his motion, he's getting ready to make a second attack with the same blade.
Yeah?
And this one rolls up to a 23. It hits as well.
Oh my god.
And another 7 damage as it lashes back against you as you're getting your position back. You have taken a total of 14 damage this turn. Well, hey, at least it was you. You got the pecs of steel, right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's not a big deal. I'll be fine. It's rigged anyway against me. It's no way it's gonna happen twice.
Jesus,
Be
that's
okay.
a lot. That's a lot of damage.
Now,
Sure
you
is.
fought some goblins and some other weird stuff, and they're not particularly intelligent. But this one shouts back to his allies, "Surround them! I'm going to go for next." As if shouting to them some kind of tactic, and he skirts around you, dangerously positioning himself close to the warlock, but not quite. Not away from him. He's not going to be triggering any attack of opportunities, and it seems like they have a plan. And Asmon, it is your turn.
I'm gonna beat his fucking ass right now. 1, 2, 3. Are we ready to go?
All right.
I take my axe. I go right at his dick. I'm gonna go right. Actually, I'm gonna do like an uppercut. Cut him in half.
Uppercut. You're doing a normal attack, a reckless attack, a savage
Whatever
strike,
does the most damage.
Oh, well, that's interesting that you asked the question. A reckless attack is more likely to hit, will make other people attack you and get more attacks in. Your savage strike, however, you will take a penalty to hit, so it's less likely to hit. But if it touches him, it's going to deal an extra 10 damage, which is massive.
I do it.
Savage swing it is. You can click on it in your character sheet. Let's see what happens.
Come on.
Just don't miss.
I do not miss. I will not miss.
You missed.
Did that hit?
That hit, right, Riku?
That's a big miss.
That one hit.
Here, your savage swing, and you can feel the adrenaline kicking up from your wounds and some endorphins. It makes you feel a little bit better about that combat high. But unfortunately, that relaxing feeling was not quite enough, because as you swing it down against, or you're swinging up actually, it was an uppercut, right? You want to cleave him in two. He dances agilely, almost like a scout, dodging your blade as it lifts up into the air. It does not connect.
Come on, man. This is so... these dice are rigged, man.
That day to be air.
That's got to be what it is. This dice is rigged. I can't use my potion, can I? Because that's another action.
You cannot use your but actually, give me a perception check really fast, will you?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna percept. Percepting.
Whoa, holy shit!
Nah, man, this is some fucking bullshit. I can't believe it. This is crazy.
As you recover from that missed swing, you know he had to do quite a lot to get out of your way, and he's not able to hide much on his person. And you glance something on his body. Now, you know, some would like to accuse you of looting very aggressively, but you know, this is an adventurer's life for you and all of us. You must know what to pick off and what's valuable, and you know there is actually a bit of magical equipment out there that solves this exact question that you have, and it's called a pot stone. A potion. In order to use it, you'll usually have to, unscrew it, drink it. It takes, a couple seconds. It's hard to tackle while you do it. These pot stones, if you're able to infuse it with a potion, you'll be able to use it as a bonus action. It's a very special magical trinket, and it seems like he's carrying 2 of them on his person. Not able to loot it just yet, but it seems like if you're able to get some of those in your hands, you may have better action economy going forward.
What?
Okay,
now,
so I can't...
Does only he know this?
Just to confirm, I can't loot, right?
You cannot loot a living target. I mean, you could try to do a sleight of hand as an action, but honestly, you would lose your attack. I wouldn't recommend it. But you can move elsewhere. It is your turn.
Well, if I move away, then I'm gonna actually. You know what? How much health does Rich have?
He's at 17 plus 4, I believe, with temporary HP. Is that correct, Rich?
That is correct.
He'll be able to tank the guy. It'll be fine.
All right.
Dude, I'll be fine, but I'm gonna be honest, man. This pot stone thing, it sounds like a real waste of time to me. I think you could do better stuff with your day.
Dude, me and Rich know about that, the pot stone?
Unfortunately not.
Nah, Rich doesn't know anything. All right, actually, wait a second. So, whoa. So if Rich kills this guy and he's closer to Rich, Rich might be able to loot him, right?
Your character would know this, but their characters do not. They have no idea what bots are.
I'm getting in front of Rich. I'm like, Rich, bro, it's fine, man. I'll take care of this. I'll get in the way. I'll stop him. I'll stop this. It's okay. No, it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to. And I'll say to Rich, I'll say I'll save you.
I said, thanks, man. Yeah, you always have my back. Never once have you ever betrayed me.
Never. At all. Have I ever done that? My turn's over.
Perfect. McConnell, it's on you.
Okay. I'd like to. I see that Asmon got fucked up big time, and oh man, I don't know if I can ask, but do you even have a healing potion on you? Because maybe I could throw you one.
Yeah, I have a health potion. Don't I have 3? I have 2 or 3, right?
No, because I bought 2 of them.
What? I mean, I don't remember that. Did you buy them or steal them?
I bought them off you on the ship for gold.
I have 1 healing potion left. Is that right?
You have 1 left. That's correct.
So why would I give it to McConnell if I'm about to die?
No, I was gonna toss you one so you could, whatever. All right, listen.
Did you come in the bed?
What?
Did you come in the bed?
How would I be in a bed? How would I come in a bed? I'm literally in the woods. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just read something in chat.
Yeah, what are you I'm literally in the woods. It's fine.
Okay.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
it's disgusting, Rich. I might actually, you know what? I might have to move again. Yeah, I might have to move again if Rich is going to start accusing me of this disgusting behavior that I'm not even anywhere near a bed.
I was just asking.
Okay, all right, good. I'm glad about that. All right, continue.
But yeah, McConnell, you were thinking?
I guess I'll lay on hands, Asmon.
Wow, as your action.
Yeah. I'll give him. How many can I give him?
You can give him up to 10 for today.
I'll give him 6.
All right, 6 HP back up to Asmon, and you're gonna have to move adjacent to him to do this. Which square do you want to choose? Oh, perfect.
This one right here.
All right, you lay your hands on him, and they illuminate with holy light as you can see your friend's wounds mending right before your eyes.
This isn't
Anything
a
else?
rank 1, is it? This is like an actual like full casted heal. This is not, it's not spamming rank 1s again, is he?
Oh, he's pouring a little small heals
All right,
on you
good.
all in a moment.
It's good. All right. It's great to know.
Awesome. Anything else?
Let's see. I did the thing and I moved. That's pretty much it, I think.
All right. Next we go to our little purple friend here. He takes a couple of steps back. And kind of gets close to these trees. Okay, now he's glancing around and surveying the situation right now. And he is looking directly at the one person that he knows can cast spells, just like he can. Fire spurts forth on his fingers, and he lets loose what Rich recognizes as an elementary firebolt.
Oh.
He rolls a natural 20.
Oh my god!
Wait a second. I think now would be a good time to ask. So if Rich dies, can I loot Rich?
Oh, it's D&D. I can't see why not.
You're already holding all my shit, man.
No, there's a few things I missed. I'm just curious, that's all.
Here we go. Gonna roll this crit damage. Oh no.
Oh god!
1.
Okay. He rolled a 10 plus a 9, all the way to 19. That is a critical firebolt. He takes aim and it hits you, but you are left not with 0 HP, but with 2. Because of the 4 temporary HP you have from your patron.
Oh my god.
That was
You're so lucky that I'm here to protect you against this other guy. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
How are people calling me lucky right now? Are you kidding me? How's that
Hey,
lucky?
you didn't die.
That's
How about that? It's
fucking
pretty
GG.
good, huh?
That's GG.
That was very close. That was 1 below max damage. All right, but I think luckiness may be a little bit the wrong word to use, because it is this big guy's turn. He glances forward at the bolt as it just goes right past his eyes, and he lets out an evil smirk. Stands around the battlefield and notices there is an opening.
Oh my god.
Yep, he has enough movement to do that. And Rich, he swings at you with his mace.
Yeah.
Big damn.
As you're reeling from the burns, you catch it out of the corner of your eyes and it's able to whisk past you, but you see it coming towards you one more time. He's able to make 2 attacks. Okay, this time you're lucky. He doesn't seem to be the smartest folk or the most well-trained folk. Seems just to be an ordinary thug. And his mace misses you. You still remain at 2 HP. But this is definitely a pretty rough situation for you, and it is your turn.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Rich, fight the big guy. I'll take care of the other one. Fight the big guy. That's the one that's close to you.
Is there any sort of like health potion or anything like that I could?
I'll give you a health potion, but I don't know if I think I have to make an acrobatics check or something like that whenever it gets to my turn for me to give you a potion. Well, at that time you'll be dead, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Let me think. Dude, my burning hands are 3d6 of damage, and my Eldritch Blast is 1d10 plus 3 force. So burning hands is gonna do more. Okay, so I feel the pain swelling up inside of me, so much so that I can barely stand. But I have Asmongold at my back. I take my tiefling tail and wrap it around him and like buckle in like he's wearing a little blue seatbelt. I use his strength to prop myself up, and on his back, I put my 2 fingers together, and I let out all of my pain with a burning hands targeted at this fine gentleman right here.
Perfect.
Smart.
If you click on the macro in your character sheet, it will automatically roll your damage.
Big 14 damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, he has to save against dexterity, or DC 13. Let me take a look at his dex really fast. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's roll. 9. Yep, that's it. It is a... Yeah, it's a 9. He fails to save and takes 14 fire damage, letting out a manly, but nonetheless, a very pained scream. He just swipes into the air a couple times with his mace. He can't really stop, drop, and roll in the middle of combat unless he takes attacks of opportunities. He's not having a good day. That hurt him very badly.
Got your dick hole smashed.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
So his urethra was smashed, as Asmon said, but he's still standing.
He's still standing. He seems to be pretty damaged, but not down. Remember, if you do want to move around him, as long as you don't leave his attack range, he will not get an attack of opportunity. And Asmon is protecting you from the other scouty boy kind of behind you.
And I still have the seatbelt maneuver going on right now, so like Asmon can kind of shake and bake me too potentially. So I'm going to leave my seatbelt tail around Asmon's waist.
Nice.
Wow, wait a minute. So he's got his tail wrapped around my waist?
Yes.
That's something that's usually reserved only for cat girls.
Just pretend I'm a Draenei.
Their tails aren't long enough, I've checked.
We're ass to ass right now.
Still, trust me.
We have back-to-back buddies facing a bunch of bandits. And this one, the one that had summoned this creature, beseeches it again and starts to yell at it. He's like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you still here? Go! Help them! As she shouts out. And you can see that from her hands, she's casting some kind of spell, which seems to be aiding this creature. Now, this may be giving it some kind of help. Maybe letting it attack with advantage. It takes a look. At first, this paladin, shining in light with his greatsword.
Yeah.
Next, takes a look at this barbarian. No armor, 2 wounds, but big-ass axe. And finally, a warlock nursing a deep burn. And but you can tell that his eyes kind of like twitch a little bit from what you're seeing as you're looking at this summon. And he or she turns back and says, okay, no, how about I add injury to insult? Fuck you! Ooh, and it spits right on the summoner and immediately swings at her.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
All
Good!
right.
Fuck him!
What?
Okay. She takes a brutal hit, lets out a couple of not fun words, and this thing laughs and starts to dart around kind of whimsically. It's kind of close to you guys, but it starts to float up this cliff up to the side. Doesn't seem to be really too concerned about you, and it's laughing quite heartily, knowing that it just drew a bit of blood. Not sure if it's a sadistic creature or just a really weird creature, but it does not like being talked down to. And that is...
Do I have the ability to shout out, do you come here often?
Of course you can shout at it.
Do you come here often?
No, fuckwit, I was stuck in a crystal for years. Fuck all of you mortals. Fuck all of you. I ain't doing shit. They don't pay me enough.
The
All
hell
right.
is that thing, dude?
I like that guy. He's great.
What is it?
He's good.
I'll actually let you guys make some checks on your turn because it moved out. She spent her entire turn trying to guide it and cast something on it, which it refused. She's still down. She's still up. She's not down yet, but she took a heavy hit from it. All right. This homie over here sees what's going on. Now, he knows a wounded enemy while he looks at it. He glances at the paladin, sees his greatsword, and decides to take a calculated risk, scoffing at him. Mm-hmm. He moves next to you, trigger, or do you want to take an attack of opportunity, Mcconnell?
Wait, me or Asmon?
Oh, he not Asmon yet, but Mcconnell. He left your range, so you can swing at him with your greatsword with your reaction.
Oh, yes! Yes, I would. Okay, do I do it now?
Don't mess this up, dude. Do not mess this up.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna fucking hit him.
All right, go ahead and make an attack with your greatsword.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Not too bad.
And that will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Big?
Not bad.
Nice.
All right, that is up to 11 damage.
That's good. Good job. Holy
you saw
shit.
You saw that smirk in his eyes, and you were not having any of his cheek. You dig deep into his side with that greatsword, just with a very short stroke. You know how to handle some of these more agile folks on the battlefield now that you've gotten used to how this combat is flowing. But he still stands, and he's able to move another 5 feet next to Rich.
Oh.
And this one...
Oh no, Richard.
Okay.
Richard.
His first attack goes up to a 9, thus missing. But he has a second attack. This is his last one.
Oh, Rich.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's.
Can I, before I go down, can I take the undead butt plug and use it on myself?
Skadoosh.
I don't know if you can do it, but you could, as a reaction, get it ready for someone else to take from your hands if you'd like. Remember, you're not dead once you go down.
I take out the undead butt plug. If I can't jam it anywhere, then I'm just holding it. Just in case.
Who's gonna die with a butt plug in his hand? Oh my god! All right. Go ahead.
I always knew this was how it was gonna go down.
You dodge the first blast, but you can kind of see your life flash before your eyes. You're not quite quick enough to dodge the second one, and it takes you to 0 HP. You are down, you are dying, but you are not out. Starting your next turn, you will have to make death saving throws. But Asmon, it is your turn.
Fuck him up, Asmon.
All right, can I do another savage swing?
All right, you can definitely use savage swing.
Okay, I don't think, there's no way that this would go badly. There's no way. I think I do another big savage swing right at this next guy. I see him take out Rich. I say, nah, bitch, not today. And I do the swing. Can I roll it?
Yes, go for it.
Can I do rage and then attack at the same time?
Yes, your rage is a bonus action. You can first enter a rage and then choose your attack. And remember, you can combo savage swing with reckless attack.
What does that mean?
Oh my
Reckless
god.
attack and savage swing.
That means you get to willingly choose advantage on your savage swing, thus making it more likely to hit to offset the drawback.
Okay.
But remember, other people will get extra hits on you.
That's fine. I'll be fine. Mcconnell will just heal me. It's okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So listen, I'm gonna use rage. I'll pop a rage. I'm doing big dick damage, and so I want to hit him with my savage swing with advantage. Is that right?
That is correct.
Savage swing with advantage. Come on. All right. Give me a minute. All right. Here we go. I'm not gonna miss.
Huh?
It's an 18.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. That's what I fucking thought. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna roll my damage. All right, here we go. Big numbers.
Kill him.
Big damage. Let's go. Come on. Big numbers. Let's see it.
Oh!
Now, you rolled low, but remember that savage string gives you a huge bonus to your attack. You go all the way up to 17 plus 2 more from your rage, up to 19 damage. Now, I need to ask you an honest question. Are you trying to kill this guy, or are you just trying to knock him out?
I'm trying to yeet and delete him.
No,
All right.
No, wait, no!
I'm gonna cut him in half.
Oh my God, that's murder.
What do you mean murder?
That's murder.
What do you mean?
Bro.
Who says who?
Says fucking me because Rich started this. This is literally self-defense from them. We started this.
Don't put this on me.
Shut up. You're fucking dead. Shut up.
Don't put this shit on me.
You're
Literally,
dead. You can't talk.
They summoned a demon that
You
curses more than a
are
sailor.
down.
You
You're
think
giving me to-
you think
you're-
I'm gonna let this guy survive after he did a double attack on me for 14 damage? He's done, man. Like, we'll let one of them survive, maybe. Maybe
We
we'll let
started this. You can't just fucking murder people.
Yeah, of course you can. Why not?
I don't
do it
feel
all
good
the
about
time.
it. I don't feel good about it. Rich
That's
started this,
okay.
and it's self-defense from them.
Can't
It's
win
not-
them all. Why not? It's fine. We do it all the time.
I mean,
It's
technically, Mcconnell can say whatever he wants, but it is Asmon's turn, his character, and his move.
Very true. I mean, look, the guy. You want to talk about self-defense? The guy hit me twice. I'm hitting him once. Okay.
I healed you, bro.
I know.
I didn't even have to do that.
I know.
I could have let you fucking keel over, bro.
I wouldn't have keeled over. I wouldn't have taken. I would have been fine, man. Yeah, I'd have been fucking fine. It's okay. I fucking hit him for 19. I'm going to kill.
All right. Now, he just took that first slash from Mcconnell, which hit pretty hard, and he's still reeling. He's still catching his balance from knocking down your homie Rich. As he glances back, you can see his foot buckles, not due to any leg injury, but simply because he's starting to cough up blood. And your axe has found its way home. Now, Asmon, tell me, how does this end?
I think that right as he's coughing up blood, as he's like looking down to cough it up, my axe catches his throat and just slices his fucking head off.
And roll it does. You actually deal more damage than his threshold for instantaneous death. He does not get any death saves or any of that crap. He is beheaded. Well done. One enemy down. And anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I hold my hand out to Mcconnell like this for a high five.
I ignore it.
I go like this. I high five myself.
All right. Any movement?
And I loot him.
You can't really loot him at the exact moment after that attack, but he's. I mean, you already got a glance of some of the stuff on him, so but that will probably have to take the next turn.
I'll do it next turn. It's fine.
Perfect. All right, Mcconnell, it's on you.
I look over at the body of this dude in disgust. I look at Asmon with absolute disdain, and I don't like it at all. But we're in the middle of combat, and I got to do what I got to do. So I rush to Rich's side, right over here. Okay, and can I attack this guy right here from this square?
Yes, you certainly can.
All right, I'll attack him one more time with my great sword and see what I can do.
All right.
I guess not a lot.
It's okay,
That's-
you still tried. Good friend.
The sight of that head rolling, the grief of this wanton action rolls heavily on your conscience, and your greatsword does not connect as his mace deflects it off to the side.
Thanks a lot, Asmon. Your fucking heinous axe
What?
weighed so heavily on my mind that I missed my attack, asshole. Nice one.
Look. Maybe you shouldn't be a bitch then. It'd be fine.
Well, how am I the bitch? You just fucking cut someone's head off for no reason.
If you gave him the high five and didn't leave him hanging, you might have had advantage.
Man, this is fucking atrocious.
Okay, you know what? You want to do this? I just want to play soccer. I take the decapitated head and I kick it over at Mcconnell.
I'll let that happen. Out of combat. Sure, you play a little bit of soccer with the head, it rolls to his feet, just to add a little bit of insult to insult at this point.
Kicking around heads while I'm supposed to be your guy's best boy, and I'm on the ground dead. You're kicking heads.
I'm not kicking it. I'm not kicking it. He kicked it, and I tried to save you. Don't get it fucking twisted.
Uh-huh.
Man, Asmon, you're like, yeah, McConnell, you did try to save me. You're right.
All right.
I might be dead, but I'm still keeping track.
Now, this other homie up here sees what just transpired and says, holy shit, those are not guards. Fuck this. He shoots one last firebolt at the barbarian.
Good. All right. Look, come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. It's not going to hit anyway. I'm not worried about it.
It's up to a 17, which will hit with another 9 damage. He sinks a bolt of fire into your side as you finish your self high five, just right between your axes, kind of hits you in the gut. Doesn't burn in. Still a pretty savage burn, but you know, nothing a little bit of R&R can't fix. And he starts to take off in the other direction. 15,
McConnell, heal me.
Oh, now you want to heal?
Yeah, I need a heal. I need a heal. Heal me, McConnell.
I bet you do.
And
I don't take half damage from that because it's a magic attack, right?
It is magic. It's fire damage, yes. So
Yeah.
that will unfortunately get it will bypass your resistance from rage. But this thug seems to be seeing what's going on. He heard the word "fuck this," and he's just like, "Wait, well, I got one other person less," and he sees that you're pretty injured. He's going to move into the square of Rich's unconscious body. I'm going to send you to back really fast, just so I can actually see you. But I'll do that after this. And he will go ahead and swing wildly at Asmon. 10 plus 4 to 14. What is your AC, Asmon? I think it's 15. So
It's 15.
that does not hit. And he
right,
swings
yeah.
once again with his mace, desperately, trying to knock you down. So it gets to, and oh, yeah, that's definitely not going to hit. He misses both in his wild rage and says, "You killed Timothy, dude, what the fuck?" Rich, it is your turn. You can go ahead and make a death save.
What do I roll?
You just click on the death save thing in your character sheet. Just try not to roll a 1. You succeed. You can feel your patron beckoning back to you, not to bring you into the darkness, but to expunge you forth from it. You can feel your consciousness is starting to come back. You have 1 success. The other one, however, notices very well that her ally is counting on her to jump in, looks back at the wizard that is running away, and looks down at her own wounds and says, "Dude, this has been a fucked day. I'm out. Peace." 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If she moves 1 set and then dashes again to move another 30 feet.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have hit these guys.
And she dashes deeper into the forest. The summon. She has dashed off the map. You cannot see her from your current position anymore, but you know she may still be around. The summon just sits down for a little bit and laughs before deciding, you know, hey, it may be time to go. Fuck that guy anyway. His head doesn't look too good, and well, we'll see if his homie survives. And he starts to retreat into the shadows, more at a casual pace. Seems like he's kind of bored of you. What a capricious creature. But you can tell he's not too far off. All right, Asmon, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. So that guy, he's upset that I killed his friend?
That is correct.
Well, good. Good. I'm glad.
You just killed a Norman.
I'm gonna do it again.
His name's Timothy.
It was Timothy. Now it's soccer ball. Savage swing again at this guy.
All right, another
Savage
reckless attack.
swing. Oh yeah, 100%. Like no excuses. I'm not stopping. I'm going all
It's
in
gonna
on
miss. It's gonna miss. You're
No,
too,
this
you're
one's
too
not gonna
reckless.
miss.
You're too reckless.
I roll this one with advantage. Is that right?
That is correct.
About to get destroyed. Absolute fucking destroyed. Yep.
That definitely hits.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. All right. I'm rolling your damage now. Here
It's
we go.
not going to be
Come on.
enough damage.
Oh, yes, it will. That's a lot of fucking damage.
A lot of damage. That is a lot of damage.
All right, you rear back with your axe. Now you're starting to get in the flow of things. You've been mixing your rage, your reckless attack, and your savage swings. You're starting to feel the path of the barbarian. Man, this is better than those test campaigns where you had a sword and a shield. This is feeling good. And you, well, actually, are you trying to subdue him or are you trying to kill him?
Okay. How technical can I get with this?
You literally just choose which one you want to do.
Okay, all right. How about I injure him with a mortal wound so we can still talk to him? Well, no, it's fine. I'll just injure him. We'll kill him later. It's fine. Can I still loot him while he's alive, though?
Of course, if he's subdued, you can loot him.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
So,
sure.
is this corpse now on top of my body?
It's about to be, because Asmon just rotates his great axe so that the
God,
flat
let me cut off one of his legs so he don't get away.
Okay, sure, yes. You just straight lop off one of his legs, leading him to a mortal wound. He will fall to the ground. He is out of combat. But we'll say you can stabilize him as he's screaming and bleeding, saying, "Oh God, Timothy, they got me. Timmy."
It's just a flesh wound. It's okay.
He is out of combat. Mcconnell, the guy is mortally wounded. But it looks like combat is wrapping up. How do you want to do? The other guy's running away. You're gonna try to tend to this dude's wound. If he bleeds out and he dies.
Yeah, I guess I'll give him fucking two of the 4 left.
All right.
You helping the enemy?
Yes.
But it's the enemy. You see how much loot
He wasn't the enemy until you randomly decided to fuck with them.
No, it's because Rich did it, and then they attacked me. I didn't do a fucking thing, and he's immediately going on me.
Give him the 2. Give him the 2,
God
please.
damn it!
Why did you use it on me?
It's gonna be a waste.
You started this shit. I'll help you later.
This is ridiculous.
All right. You give him 2 HP, and you stabilize his consciousness, and you can see your light just plug in the big gaping femoral artery. It is currently hemorrhaging all over the thing, and it's nice and compressed. It seems like he'll be stable for a bit as he screams in pain, and his friend continues to run into the darkness and has disappeared from battle. The battle has concluded. You have triumphed with 1 fallen, 1 severely injured. It's on you guys. We're out of combat.
Not for long, because I walk over immediately to Asmon. Yeah. And I fucking deck him right in the face.
Go ahead and make an unarmed attack.
God, save me. You literally have healed in every single combat. You've healed NPCs before. Oh my God. You idiot.
Okay. I see what you're trying to do, and I reach down and I take my axe and I cut the guy's other leg a little bit.
This is not justice. This is not fucking cool. Fuck.
Justice is for losers, loot is for winners. I reach down and I loot the guy that's underneath him, Timmy.
All right, you start looting Timmy. Now, there's yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation for me first.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're looting the corpse that's on top of me?
Yeah.
You don't even like shake me or put a potion in my mouth?
I mean, you're all right. You're all right.
You go back immediately. You rolled up to a 6, a 7, down 1 to a 6. You remember those pot stones that you saw first, and you're like, oh, first let me go get that. It's a little bit lashed in, so it takes you a little bit while, and as you're getting, yelled at a little bit by the others, and you can see Rich is groaning underneath it, you get a little bit distracted. You get 2 pot stones, and you're able to pull out 7 gold.
I put it in my pocket.
It's that is what you get off him. You look at his short sword; it doesn't look particularly great. Probably not worth salvaging and holding stuff on. But you do remember, or I guess you did call it out, you pointed out and shouted to everyone. These people had a bunch of stuff in the bushes. Now, when we're out of combat, if you guys are trying to just loot around, we can do this with an overall investigation check from all of you. We'll assume that Rich gets back to his feet because I'm assuming you're going to help him stabilize a bit, maybe give him like 1 HP or something.
Are they?
I mean, that's it. Otherwise, he's unconscious, or you give him 1 HP. It's up to you, McConnell.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
I would like to
McConnell.
give him the fucking healing potion I have.
Another healing potion? Now you're down 3 healing potions?
Can I do that?
Right. Yes, you can give him a healing potion. You can use lay on hands if you have any charges left. Or, yeah, that's a good one. 7 HP. You are back up on your feet, Rich.
The first thing I see when I open my eyes is McConnell holding me like a baby.
Can I take a
Eating me
looting
like a
of
mother bird.
opportunity? Can I take a looting of opportunity?
Yeah,
While they're
who are you trying to loot?
The bushes. Pretty much anything, but I mean, like, specifically the bushes.
So when we do the camp-wide search, I'll let you go first. How about that?
Okay, all right. So if I can't do that right now, that's fine. Can I just loot the guy while that I cut his leg off of?
I mean, I guess they're adjacent. Sure. Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Okay.
6 minus 1, 2, 5. In all his screaming and stuff, you're having a little bit of trouble looting him. But just like shout to him to stay still a little bit. You rough him up a little bit, and you're able to receive another 14 gold and a small letter, which it's written in common, and it seems to be the start of some kind of maybe a poem or a song or some kind of lyrics, and it reads, "A letter to my unborn."
I give it to Rich. I want to give it to Rich. That way he could give it to his little next poop baby.
Well,
Because I can't read.
okay, so
I can't read.
as I come to, and now the first thing I see is McConnell feeding me like a mother bird. And Asmon handing me the letter. I put the letter in my pocket before I read it with my left hand, and in my right hand, I'm still holding the butt plug of undeath. And I say to McConnell, I go, "You've shown me the way of the light, and I will try not to stray as far as I have in the past." But as I'm distracting him with that, like, and all of that mumbo jumbo, I kind of like roll over, and you can't see that the butt plug's in my hand, and I act like I'm just trying to get up, and I stab the dead guy that's like right under me with the butt plug, and like use it to prop myself up and get up. Does it do anything? Does it resurrect him?
It's let's first have you make a sleight of hand contested by McConnell's perception. You are able to get it in. You rolled up to 8. I think it was 11 plus 2 to 13, and he rolled an 8 down 1 to 7. You are able. So you're just gonna sink it directly into the chest, just like you saw in that first episode where you looted this thing from.
Yeah, but I'm making it look like I'm just doing everything in my power to get up, but I'm
And are you doing this on the guy who got his leg cut off and is still alive, or are you doing it to the guy that got beheaded?
I have a corpse on top of me, right?
No, that dude is now alive. He was stabilized by McConnell. But there is one right next to you that you could roll over and do that same move to. This one's been beheaded.
Yeah, I'll do the beheaded one.
Okay, gotcha. So you roll over, you're talking with McConnell, who's a little bit distracted with everything that's going on. You're able to sink it in, and you can feel a little spurt of blood as it gets deep into his chest. And you can tell that it starts to vibrate a little bit. And it seems to start working its way in, very slowly. And that's what you see happening at the current moment.
I let it go.
All right.
See what happens.
Now remember, he is face up, which means if you break a line of sight, for example, to loot the camp, you run the risk of your party members finding what you just did.
Yeah. I literally whisper. I go, Rise, Timmy, rise.
All right. I guess he'll be sitting there. And yeah, so now you guys wanted to loot
Yes.
the camp. So now we're going to do this as a passive kind of thing. You guys can choose to take a short rest after this if you'd like. So Asmon, we'll have you go first. Give me an investigation with advantage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll do it right now. Here we go. Yep.
Okay, well, that's a nat 20 down 1 to a 19. All right. So now we can do this a couple of ways. McConnell, are you trying to loot along with Asmon?
No.
All right. You will, I guess you will tend to these bodies and let him go off. So this will be the only person, because Rich, I'm assuming you're doing something that McConnell or Asmon may not approve of. So you're going to be kind of
Yeah. I'm
attending to that.
I'm staying with Headless Timmy, and I'm just gonna wait to see what happens. I'm acting like I'm just regaining my strength, and I'm just saying random shit like, "Oh my God, you guys are the best friends ever. Thank you, McConnell. Thank you so much. God, you guys are the best."
All right. So Asmon, you pointed to the bushes and called out like, "Hey, oh, whose shit is that?" Last session. Now you do the same. You don't actually do the same thing because you're trying to handle this yourself. You go to the same places that you pointed at, and you start ruffling through, and you notice behind the bushes some somewhat half buried, some kind of thrown a little bit haphazardly, some that were thrown a little bit hastily. It seems like when they noticed you guys were coming, they hid some stuff back there. You're able to do a very, very good job searching this camp. Now, you're noticing there is a lot of shit here, because some of these bags are a little bit lopsided. You open them up and find some miscellaneous beans, not very high quality. Some of them may even be starting to rot and smell a little bit weird. But you find a whole bunch of stuff while McConnell and Rich speak, and I'll read them out. And remember, this is your information.
Okay.
The first thing that you find is 127 gold across these bags, mixed between items, beans, and everything. And it's you just kind of separate them out. You're humming as you work. That's the first thing you find.
Yeah.
You find an additional 7 pot stones on top of the 2 you've already looted from Timmy. These are completely unspent. They're ready to go. You have some cool stuff there. You also find 6 potions, but you're not really sure what they are, because you know the color of a healing potion. This doesn't match up. All of them seem to be specifically around the same color. Maybe they're mystery potions, but it's not like you need to worry about them right now. They're still in small glass vials. You find 5 gems. You don't know too much. You don't know too much of this, but one of them you do realize is actually a small normal ruby. One that would be used for jewelry and to be exchanged with gold, but not to be used for any magic stuff. But you did find some stuff that you're a little bit suspicious may be used for magic. And now you get then something catches your eye among all of this, because deeply hidden in the bushes, or partially covered and obscured, is one thing that you find that you knew they were hitting, and your eyes immediately light up. Because, can you give me an Arcana check, please?
Okay. I'm gonna give it right now.
Good.
That's rock solid 3 down to 2.
Uh-huh.
You go up to it, but at the very least, even you not knowing too much of magics, having lived in the wilds, you notice that this is a handy sack of holding. Now, you've heard about loot goblins all over loving this item called a bag of holding, but it has a weakness. It's only about 4 feet deep, and it can run out of capacity pretty fast. And you can see inside it, you have to organize it. It's kind of a mess. It's not really good. You know, there's this other Loot Goblin Supremo item called a Handy Haversack, where magically all the items always show up on top. This device, you don't know too much about it, just about what you've been told by other adventurers as you pass by, combines both of these to give you a much bigger bag, and magically having it easy for you to find out what you put in. This is the Loot Goblin's greatest item, the Handy Sack of Holding. And that is all you find as you rummage through the camp as the others rest.
Well, hey, that sounds great to me. I'm happy about that. Sounds awesome. Well, I'll just go back to the guys and see what's going on.
Okay. Are you guys trying to take a short rest or anything that we can do during this time, or are you guys just gonna chill with a bunch of HP?
I think that we should talk to the guy, and then after that, after we deal with him, then we can take the short rest.
Okay, that's totally fair. He's still really in pain. He's definitely not having a good time of this. But what do you want to ask him?
What the fuck are you guys doing here? Where'd all the gems come from? Where'd all the stuff come from?
Dude, what? You just rummaged through all our shit after killing my friend here and chopping off my leg? What is wrong with you people?
Well,
I interject and I say, I step to the side, okay, past Rich, right here, okay, and I say, what do you mean, you people? I literally saved your life. I saved you.
You have a point. You have a point. I have considerably less blood loss right now, thanks to at least you, cleric, paladin thing. I'm not sure. You at least have my things, but you two, you guys are fucking animals.
No, I tell him, look, man, I could have cut off anything else. I could have cut you in half, could have done anything, but I didn't, because I'm actually a nice guy. I think, honestly, the fact that I only cut off your leg should be a thank you. Like, thank you, Asmongold, for not cutting off both legs or one of your arms or something else. So really, I feel like you got off pretty good.
I'm going to grab him by the ears, and I'm going to use my my thaumaturgy to make my voice boom, and in a very loud demon voice, I'm going to say, tell us what we want to know, or you'll be our pet for the rest of your days.
Go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage as you're being aided by Asmon. Get teamwork.
All right, Rich, come on. Okay.
It's you take the 9 up to the 12. That is that's good. So he's very shaken up in the middle of all of this, and his ear is ringing, and he shouts out again as you guys are just assaulting him with both insult and just really loud words. And he's like, dude, look, this is what's happening. I'll admit it. Yes, I'm a thief. But I'm out here. You don't see thieves out here in the middle of the jungle because they want to fucking camp and eat sausages and some shit. Dude, I left the guild. I left the Thieves Guild. We were trying to escape. We were trying to run away from this life of crime. And we just took whatever we could so we could survive once we left this island. We were heading to Deepmoor, but we can't travel on the streets. I didn't want to get jumped by other people from the Thieves Guild looking for me. Are you kidding? That's of course why we're taking it easy in the forest. We're gonna do this one step at a time. We didn't know that some murderous hobo-like adventurers would just come and hit us and cut off our limbs. Dude, we smoked, man.
Okay, all right.
I thought we were cool.
All right, settle down, Timmy's friend. Well, let's just go ahead and talk about this for a minute here. Just over there, we found out that you had 120 gold. What do you need that for? You're stealing for the Thieves Guild, or are you working for the Thieves Guild? On top of that, you had an empty bag of holding. So if you're going out there to run away from the Thieves Guild with all your stuff, then why is the bag empty?
That bag? You're talking about the big spooky one that looks dark when you look inside it? Oh yeah, that one's a great crowd pleaser. We yoinked that because we were trying to sell it when we got back to the mainland. That thing catches a huge price on the market, and that goal was just to survive until we got there.
Really? How much?
Dude, I don't know, like a couple thousand?
That's crazy, really? Oh my god. Thank you, man. I had no idea.
What do you mean, thank you? You just took it from me.
You're welcome. I mean, you don't need it anymore.
Oh, clearly not.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No, it's okay.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I go, it isn't always easy to start over. And in the state you're currently in, do you want us to just put you out of your misery?
He glances down at it. He says, "Okay, well, if we're trying to be rational here," he says, looking at the barbarian and the warlock, with this cleric paladin as our witness, how about we just lay out my options here? Because it's very clear I don't have much negotiation power with one fucking leg. So you want to give him some options?
Yeah. We kill you, or you shut the fuck up and stop crying.
No.
Tell me where the other ones. Tell me where the other ones are going, because we gotta get them too. Remember that shit? No, Rich. He shot a fireball at you, man. You gonna let that happen? You gonna get played like a bitch and eat that fireball like a dick? That's not gonna happen. We gotta go get him.
Nah, no dicks for me today.
That's right.
Connell, you had something to say.
Yeah, do I still have a healing potion left?
You used one to get back Rich, and I think you got one more for the project. So I think you have one left. Let's check your inventory really fast on your character sheet. See how much you started with. And yeah, I think you initially bought one, gave it, so you had only one healing potion on you, which was consumed to bring back Rich. But you did 6 HP for lay on land hands first to Asmon, 2 more to stabilize this dude, which means you have 2 left for today. And you have not used any of your spells, and I think you prepared Cure Wounds, actually. So you have a couple of healing options. Yes, I can see there's 3 red dots, Cure Wounds. Yep.
Okay, I'll cure his wounds.
Can you heal
Perfect.
me?
Yeah, I'll do that. Do I have to roll it?
No, just you can just click Cure Wounds on your character sheet, and that should be good.
Ooh.
Very nice. That is a good roll. You can see the light come out of your arms and start to wrap up this poor injured man, as he's still definitely grievously injured, and he's lost a limb. But the glow starts to subside around a bit, and it's not like cooking or cauterizing, but the flesh itself seems to tighten up and almost start to cave in on itself as to prevent any more spurts of blood, and it's looking a lot more stable. He's definitely not going to be going anywhere. But he's feeling a lot better. Thank you. I guess. Thank you.
Listen, I don't know what my friends, okay, and when I say the word friends, I do the air quotes, okay, with the fingers. I don't know what my friends were fucking doing, okay, just randomly attacking you guys like that, but that's not how I wanted it to go down, and that's why you're not fucking dead right now, okay?
Hey, man, you gotta remember the good times, man. You're focusing too much on the negative. You're Paladin, you're supposed to remember the good times. Do you remember that time when you
What about
and me,
their good times? What about when they had good times? What about this guy when he had good times with Timothy and the other fucking people he was with?
Timothy
What about their good times? Are they just fuck their good times, right? What about the weed you guys smoked together? Does that mean anything? Obviously not.
No,
Well, I didn't smoke anything, so I'm not part of this.
they smoked the weed, which is one of the reasons why they committed a sin. Honestly, you should not be saving them. They smoked the weed, man.
I didn't even inhale.
Yeah, but guess what? Smoking weed is not a fucking it's not worthy of dying. It's
Okay.
not, I mean, unless you
What is the all right, McConnell? What is the punishment for stealing?
you just take it away and fine them, and if necessary, you put them in jail.
What
You
about
don't
cutting
fucking-
off their? What
you don't
about
just
cutting
kill
off
them.
their arms?
What is
So they
this?
can't steal again.
Is this the 12th century? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't
I
just
don't
go
even-
around fucking killing people for smoking weed. Are you
But
out
no,
of your fucking mind?
I'm just
You
saying.
don't. They're gonna do it again. They're just gonna do it
Yeah,
again.
That's right.
So what? You punish them.
You know who's not gonna smoke weed anymore?
You give them an
Timothy's
appropriate
ain't never gonna smoke weed.
and then that's it. If they get caught again, then maybe you make the punishment harsher. Maybe. But you don't fucking kill someone for smoking weed.
Well, why'd he try to attack me then?
You attacked them! him. Rich attacked, and that made them defend themselves.
I didn't attack him. Rich attacked him. I didn't do anything.
But they were just defending themselves, dude. And then we had to defend ourselves.
Defending themselves against somebody that never attacked them? Is that right?
Are you fucking stupid? We rolled up with Rich.
No, it's not. Yeah, but I didn't do it.
You remember the good times, man? Like when we
I didn't do it.
With the peppers and we sold that one guy piss? Come on, man. You and me, we go way back.
That didn't happen.
It happened.
That must have happened in another life with somebody else, but that didn't happen with me.
It happened in that life. In that life, we were best buds, man.
Not here.
Oof.
And don't worry about Timmy. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be great, actually. Isn't that right, Timmy's friend?
And he looks very confused, not knowing what he's really listening to at this point. Just like it feels like a bunch of voices are just going over his head while he sits there recovering. And he asks again, so it's been a rough day, as you guys can physically see, pointing again at his his lost leg and I guess his decapitated friend. So what are you gonna do with me? Like I literally can't run. I can't really do anything.
I look down, I look at him, okay, and he's pretty injured, but I'm gonna pick him up, okay, and I'm gonna carry him over to the fire, okay.
Well, as he's walking
right
by, as McConnell's carrying him, I go, "Hey, bud, I know that we're still getting to know each other, but do you think you could put a good word in for me with that demon chick? I know that you've known her for a little while. Do you think you can put in a good word for me, pal?"
As he's helped up by the paladin, as they start to hobble together back to rest, he turns to you and says, "Man, fuck you."
Fuck you.
All right, and then as we get to the campfire, I start the campfire, so he's warm.
All right, you guys start making camp. So it seems like you got a first wave of information. You know that he's not trying to run. Well, I mean, he clearly can't. He's not trying to fight you or do anything weird. You've been able to take control of the camp. You got a bunch of loot. So if you guys would like to take this to a short rest while you guys figure out what to do, we can go ahead and start rolling those HP dice if you'd like.
What's my zombie doing, by the way?
I'm gonna short rest. Yeah, let me short rest.
In the middle of the short rest, I'll let you know, Rich.
Okay, yeah. So I take my short rest. I'm deciding if I want to kill this guy because he said "fuck you," and I don't like that disrespect. Where do I roll my HP dice?
Got it. So if you go to your character sheet and look at that, there you go.
Do I have to decide how many I roll before I roll it?
You can roll one at a time.
Okay. Also, so I had the one success. Do I take that off now?
Yeah, the success is gone.
Okay, cool. So
How do I roll?
Yes, you go to character sheet and you click hit dice on your core main page.
Okay.
And you can do it up to twice.
Okay. Oh, all right, that's one. All right. And that's two. Oh, okay. There it is. That's just that. It's just that easy.
That is some self overheal if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
So you're definitely back at full health. McConnell is looking nice and chill.
I didn't get hit.
Oh, you didn't get hit. Yeah, you don't need to roll hit dice if you don't want to. So we'll just pretend you didn't roll that.
Okay.
And Rich, you're back at full HP as well, and you roll twice as well. So you have 2 hit dice left for the rest of the day, McConnell, and the rest have kind of patched their wounds over this fire. Now, we'll first narrate what some things that you see just passively as you talk to this guy, because he's now calming down, especially with the kindness that he's seen from the paladin. He lets you know a couple of things. Now, Asmon, while you were ruffling around, you notice that some of these bags, you notice that 2 spare boots off to the side, not really in great condition, which is why they've been, tossed off to the side and replaced. You notice a glint of gold, but not like a gold coin, but what seems to be gold thread, almost like spider silk. And you remember hearing that the day before, right when you went to this mission, that something was there and people were talking about golden spider silk. You look around and you see there's other small provisions for, generally speaking, surviving and stuff. But that is something that you guys can talk about together over the next hour. A short rest takes about an hour. he himself starts talking a little bit more about that last question you guys, or the one of the questions you were asking at the end of that, which is like, hey, where are your homies going, where they're going? And he says, I mean, they ran off in panic deeper into the woods because the road is that way. So I have no idea where they're going. But I do know that there are some caches in the forest that the Thieves Guild have out from the city. They're very well hidden. And honestly, I'm a little bit low on the rung, very, very, very low on the ladder. I'm not going to be able to tell more about that, but if they've been trying to find a small place to hide or some additional supplies, they're probably heading to that. But other than that, I really don't know. In fact, I'm kind of pissed that they just kind of left me here. In terms of the golden silk, however, he says nothing really conclusive about it, but he himself did hear some things during the nighttime. Some stuff scuttling specifically through the trees, breaking his watch when he looked out for the others as they, got rest during the day on their travels. Nothing happened, but it definitely wasn't the scurrying of a wolf. He grew up on a farm a long time ago. He knows the sounds of wolves approaching prey, and this was not that. But something was watching deeper in this woods. Putting two and together with the silver, spider thread, definitely seems like something was watching this party, and you guys are now in their territory. Now, before we resolve any other further conversations, Rich, you have your little stealthy update from this guy. You kind of push him off to the side, so he's chilling there. You just, make an excuse to kind of go back and look at it, as you notice that the spike has disappeared. Not like it hasn't gone invisible, but it seems like it's dug itself deeper into its chest. And with time through this short rest, the flesh itself has kind of wrapped itself around it and then helping it pull deeper in. But the body remains unmoving, but it's now hidden. That's what you see through the short rest. I'll leave it to you guys.
All right. I think I should ask the guy about the spider silk thing. I mean, that's the main thing that we're there for, and you guys forgot, but we get 200 gold coins if we get that. That's a lot of gold coins. So I would ask him about that directly.
All right. Like, specifically, what do you know about this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what the fuck is going on with the spider silk thing? That's what we're here for. How'd you get that?
It says that one in particular, we got off that boot, as I mentioned. We just kind of stepped on it not a long while back. We did scout up a little bit ahead just to see if there was better camping ground, but it's started looking a little bit creepy. We found that this clearing was a lot more easy to rest in. One thing I will say is that we saw a little bit more of it, but it's not the only type of silk you see there. We saw some bigger webs of spiders, and that felt kind of nasty. We didn't feel really comfortable sleeping in a place that, has insects that would be big enough to make webs that big, if you understand what I'm saying. But over here, seems like not too much.
Okay, all right.
And he
What do
did
you guys
specifically
think?
point up this path.
Up that path? I think that we go up there, boys. We got to go up there.
All right, I'm gonna grab Timothy and carry him along with me.
Which part of him?
Basically everything but his head.
Okay.
You're gonna carry a fucking, pretty much an entire body into a forest. And I'm not supposed to see that? I don't think so.
No, I am. I'm carrying. I mean, there's nothing that you can really see with the body. I mean, I'm just, dude, I want him to have a proper burial. We messed up. We killed this guy. We probably shouldn't have done it. And I'm going to carry him through the forest so eventually we can give him a proper burial, man.
Oh, okay. I believe that. Okay. Sure. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got Timothy because I just want to make, spiritually, I just want to make good. Mcconnell, after he rezzed me, things really changed. My perspective really changed.
This is obviously... there's no way I just fall for this, right? I have to make some sort of check.
guys, I think your
Mcconnell.
character's already suspicious, definitely. But I'll let you go ahead and make an insight versus Rich's deception. How about that?
All right.
So I deceive.
Yes, you roll deception and he will roll insight.
Ooh. That's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty good.
It's you rolled an 18 down to 17, which is a very high roll for insight. You're already suspicious and you're like, yo man, really? Real? What's good? Rich was definitely talking things through, and he was like, I'm just trying to give this thing, this dude a burial. You know, we did fuck up, and he does plead with you, and you're not able to get a good read on the situation. I guess maybe your homie really did turn a new leaf. Maybe he just wants to bury this guy with the forest, somewhere away from the trail.
Connell, I just really when you filled me with that holy light. My eyes, I feel like they're
just
open.
I already bought it. I already bought your story, dude. I already bought it.
The dice can be cruel sometimes. Here we are. Cool. So you guys finish your short rest. You got your HP back. You got some additional information. This guy, you're gonna leave him by the fireplace. Just chilling with himself. Leave his weapon so he can fend for himself. Anything you're doing special.
For me, no, I'm chilling, dude. I'm doing whatever.
All right. We will just leave him there, and we will proceed on the path. So, you guys continue to walk north, like upwards on this map. We're deeper into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he was not lying for sure when he says this place is getting creepier and creepier and creepier. The trees are taller, more wild. The canopy blocking off not all the light, but a lot of the light coming from the skies, because it's still, pretty early in the day. You start to notice that, yeah, they were very, 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 very well oriented in terms of coming back to camp. Can you guys give me a perception check, please? Each and every one of you separately.
All right, I'm gonna percept first. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's an 18. I like that. All right.
Percepting as well. 19.
Ooh. 7 star. Cool. All right. So as you walk through this forest, Asmon, you notice something isn't right.
Wait,
Something
I just
that
rolled 20?
you rolled a nat 20 -1 down to a 19. It's just like Asmon's Ludi rolls.
Critted.
You crit your perception, which is why you will get the juiciest information last.
Sick.
Now, Asmon,
Yeah.
you see some of these spider webs. Now, what this thug guy said was definitely true, but very ill-informed, because you are a man of nature. Something's not right with this forest, because a little bit past the trail, kind of up on one of the hills, you notice that tree is dead. But it's still growing. The vines are still green from some of these plants while they still rot. And this feels worse and worse as you guys step deeper and deeper into the forest. At first it's just a couple of small trees, some shrubs, but now you start to see some of these leaves on the tree are turning into an early autumn, but a very pallid brown instead of a bright red. It's quite odd. Something is wrong with the health of the forest. These trees are dead, but they're still growing. Now, Mcconnell, as you guys are just walking, kind of talking through this, you start to remember that you heard some words from the proprietress last night when you guys left. And those start to ring in your ears as you venture deeper and deeper into this forest. Small tracks, some of them very light, as if specifically moving, trying not to leave a trace. And you also remember this one myth back from the Laverian theocracy, where a lot of paladins hail. of a boy that ran into the forest one day and was whisked away by a spider beast. 4 legs, 2 arms, and mandibles. It was a story told always to keep people away from playing in the woods after dark. You know that if you are not at a good camping ground, by the time night falls, you feel it's going to be really, really bad. And to make it worse, you feel like you're being watched.
Oh my god.
Now, Rich, you're seeing your partners get a little bit uncomfortable. And you are leaning completely into it, being as open as you can. You two feel like you're being watched, but something is pulsing in your pocket. And of course, it's not the undead butt plug, as you would say. You remember that very first mission when you guys found that gem collector in the woods in session 1. You picked off an amulet from him, which you were supposed to return back to a member of the Heroes Guild like Ozzy in exchange for gold. But whether it was purposeful or just a slip of the mind, it seems to have come very fortunate because it is pulsing. Now you remember, the reason why these are used as dog tags is because they have all kinds of information relative to the particular gem collector's field of study, and they can tune it to very specific types of magic. Whatever type of gem that he was looking for and died for, even though this is not the main land anymore, is still in this forest. It's pulsing, which means you're somewhat nearby. But you also notice one more thing that everyone else missed. Small smoke-like fog peering between 2 trees in the distance. Revealing itself, you see the eyes of an imp. Unbeknownst to both of these, they can't see him, but he looks directly at you. And it whispers something in Infernal, loud enough for all of you to barely hear, but you speak this language and you can fully understand what it's saying. And it says, "Spider come. Spider surround. Dawn come.
Spider come.
Dawn come. Dead surround." And the shadows cover it one more time as it stealthily walks back into the shadows. And that's a result of your perceptions check. You guys seem to be in quite a scary area, but you don't notice what else is here. And now we're going to swap maps.
Shit. Okay.
Spider come.
All right.
I'm gonna move up a little bit. I think
Okay.
that seems like the best idea.
Perfect. And I'm assuming, Rich, did you share that information totally openly?
Let me think. I'm trying to think how much this spider actually has to. I tell McConnell everything because he's the smartest. I basically tell McConnell, I was like, do you think that this spider and Dawn Reaver may have some sort of connection?
I hear you guys talking. I come back. I said, "What is y'all talking about?"
I said, "Oh, there's gonna be a big bug to smash. It's gonna be fun."
Oh!
Shut up!
I move up.
Shh! Keep your voices down. Shh!
McConnell, what do you think, though?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just know that this shit is fucked. I'm very fucking scared right now. We gotta be extremely careful, not fucking barge in like we did last time, dumbass.
You hear, off to the side, some eyes peer from behind some rocks and bushes, and you can see a very large spider. Its entire thorax is almost the size of your chest, and its legs are gigantic. And with that hiss, you can see it leap back into the shadows.
Ooh.
He afraid. He know we're going to get him.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna get a little bit closer. See, can I get in through there? I can't.
Is there a way? Is this a path up here, right here?
There is a path up there.
Okay.
You guys want to go up here?
Yeah, let me go first. That way I'll protect you, McConnell. It's okay.
I am pretty stealthy if you want.
Slow down. Just take a chill pill.
All right.
Okay, just take a minute.
All right. We'll let Rich get up here. Rich, to get Timmy up here. Let's go. Come on.
All right. Remember, Rich, you're carrying a body, and you're not the strongest person. So
I'm kind of lagging behind.
Yep. Okay. Now. Sorry, Asmon, go ahead.
Let me move up a little bit.
Okay, so
McConnell,
you can
chill out.
scouting.
McConnell, chill out. Everything's gonna be fine.
No, you chill out. What? You're just randomly moving.
Down. No, I'm not. I'm literally looking around the rock.
Your ass down.
I'm looking around the rock. What's wrong with looking around the rock? Can I go to here?
Oh yeah, you can. You hear that hissing sound again.
Okay.
And you can see it once again peer out from a rock.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of a big titty spider.
Can you describe how a big titty spider would look like?
Well, basically, you have the thorax, and then at the apex of the thorax, there are two apexes. And the chitin is very shiny, and as the reflection hits the chitin, you think of not only summers, but of beaches and how water glistens in the summer sun. But it's a spider with hairy legs and stuff.
That's quite a colorful description. Sure, and you're casting about like 30 feet from you, somewhere like around that tree, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, sure. It's gonna go ahead and... Okay. You heard it hiss again. And
did the illusion work?
I mean, as far as you guys know, it looked directly at it. It hissed again and leaped backwards. You saw it jump again, and then maybe it scurried away. It's out of your vision.
Fuck.
Maybe it's hiding somewhere else.
Okay, I got a plan. Okay, let's go over this way. Okay, let's go. I'll go back this way. Actually, they don't have to follow, but I mean it's whatever. Okay,
I'll follow you. I'm
gonna go this way. All right, I'm gonna keep going up a little bit. All right, a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm extremely slowly. Okay, I'm not like prancing through the woods here.
Yeah.
Skipping. Okay, I'm very delicately trudging along. Okay, right here.
Okay.
Take another step here.
You sure you don't want me to go ahead?
All right, just stop right there.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guys give me a perception check one last time?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna percept right now.
Oh God.
That's a 9. Now I got +2. It's a 9.
It's and we have one more from Rich.
Oh thank God.
And you two are glancing around. You can feel your heart starting to race. That spider was doing something over there. It seems maybe it was even following you, hissing very far away. It's not as loud and aggressive as it was before, but you can hear it kind of moving off to the side. There's something over here. Something's there, and you're facing it. And Rich, at the last moment, you realize something.
Mm-hmm.
No spider behaves like that. Every spider you've ever encountered in your life, when you're like, taking a bathroom break and you see a spider, you're like, oh shit, that's a spider. It usually is minding its own business, kind of, goes away. If you see one in your bedroom, it usually tries to hide itself. They're spider bros, right? They just want to eat insects. They don't want to bother you. But that was intelligent. Very intelligent. And as you glance back, you see two spiders ready to leap. and we're going to roll initiative with your party surprised.
Okay.
Let's do it, guys.
Rolling initiative right here. Here we go. Right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this done as we start to... We got a 4 from Asmongold, and we got a 14 from Mcconnell, and we got a
17
from you as well. Perfect. Okay, so you see there's multiple spiders there, but not all of them are attacking. They're watching, they're waiting, but the ones that are really close to you are definitely about to take advantage of their jump. So now they're first going to roll initiative. Okay, I guess. They are going to... Let's go ahead and add a turn for our little spooter friends. Up to a 6. So, here's basically what's going to happen. They're currently in hiding, and the only ones that really saw them was Rich. Now, these things know them. So they're going to be jumping and attacking the ones that are unawares with advantage, because they're jumping from stealth. It's hard to block something you're not aware of. But here's the problem with surprise. You don't actually get your first turn, because you're still trying to get your bearings together. They're going to leap in, and they're going to get one set of free attacks on you. So, Rich,
Fuck.
You still are surprised. Just barely, just because of the prior rolls that happened there. I just want to give you a little bit of information. That was just for narrative flavor. So we're unfortunately going to skip both of your turns and go straight to the spooter. Okay. So one of them is going to leap out from this tree behind you. It's going to chill right next to you. Just leaps off this cliff. It's not scurrying. This is a big jumping. This is a big jumpy spider, and it's going to swing into Asmon with advantage.
Good. I'm gonna block every attack.
And rolls a second dice. Okay, well that was a nat 20. The other one was a 9, so it would have missed. So the advantage, unfortunately, got it an extra hit. And let's take a look at its damage.
These fucking NPC rolls are ridiculous.
They're cheating, man. They're
Just
cheating.
leaps onto you from the shadows behind the trees and sinks its fangs into you, and you can feel some kind of ooze just pump directly into your body. I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Oh shit, man.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Okay, that could be worse.
Sinking into you, you let out a small gruff as you try to pry it off, and you can feel it starting to pump into you. You're not feeling too good, but you're able to hold your own. No throwing up, no passing out, none of that stuff. But in total, with the piercing damage as well as that poison pumping into you, it was a critical hit. You take 13 damage.
Jesus!
13 damage?
13 damage in total, that is correct. Your day is about to get a little worse because another one leaps down. And seeing the gaping wound from its friend also makes another attack, hidden from the shadows.
Good. I'll take both of them, man. It's better that it's me.
All right, and I'm going to need you to make another Constitution save again, please. Very well done.
Yep.
Those tendies trained you well, I see.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna lose. I don't lose. That's fine. I'm fine. It's okay.
It's taking advantage of the chaos caused by its other spider friend. It lands another bite on you in the frenzy, and you can feel it pump some more venom into you, but you're able to rip it off one more time. You're still not feeling anything super ill or super wrong, but you're definitely feeling a little bit woozy. You take another 7 damage. The spiders hold their position. Now, unfortunately, he's recovering. after that attack, you hear a garbled roar, a very high-pitched roar, with the sound of what it feels like vocal cords almost ripping. And you see something very quickly dash behind you.
Oh, right, okay.
No
okay.
way.
Are you fucking kidding
You saw
me?
something. You can see like its legs kind of showed up as it dashes into the tree. And one more time, as it suddenly leaps.
Oh
into the
my
shadows.
god.
There's
What the
something else here.
fuck? Oh my.
Oh my
And
god.
there's something dashing and repositioning the trees, but it's not able to attack this turn. You guys are still kind of waving off the surprise, but now it's back on you, Rich.
Rich, don't you fuck this up, man.
Fuck. Create some space between me and the spider. All right, so basically the spider's like right on top of me, right?
It's right next to you.
I want to basically I look at the spider and I see, like, as it's biting Asmon, that it really just it's so focused on that I should be able to easily hit it. And I channel all of the power of my deity as I move my hands down, touching the spider, and I just let out an eldritch blast and push and slide back with that momentum. 30 feet is what I'm going to attempt to do as I launch an eldritch blast at this at the spider.
All right, go ahead and make your Eldritch Blast.
Is that a 19 or a 1?
That is a 19 plus 5 up to 24. That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad either.
That's because we're definitely getting back into the momentum of things. That is quite nice. All right, perfect.
That's good.
So
Dude. That's
you roll
good.
5 plus 3 up to an 8. It lets out a again. It can't really scream. I mean, it's a spider that can make hissing noises, and that's the best you're gonna get. And you don't speak spiderese, but it definitely seemed grievously injured with that, and you're able to retreat back. But in its frenzy, it is going to swap at you to try to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Ooh.
But better than being right next to it when the time comes, right?
Yeah.
And that is definitely not going to hit. You're able to move with impunity. So go ahead and move 30 feet wherever you want to. Nice.
I'll actually go right there. Yep.
Perfect. And we're just going to assume you dropped your friend Timmy right here,
Yeah,
which is laying
Timmy's
down,
just I just leave Timmy like a sack of used potatoes.
just chilling there without his head. Perfect. All right, McConnell, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I cast another spell?
You used one spell for Cure Wounds, so I think you have one left for the day.
Can I cast another Cure Wounds on Asmon?
You can cast that as an action, yes.
Okay, I'll do it.
Man, what a bro. 6 HP back up to you, Asmon. Up to 11. Nice. Okay, that is your action, but you can still move. Remember, if you do move, you'll trigger one attack of opportunity, but you got armor.
Kind of don't want to be so close to whatever the fuck is in the forest right now. But I don't want to take damage. I'll chill right here in case I need to help him again.
Perfect. You hold your ground.
Thank you for the heal, McConnell. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
What? No, you're welcome.
No.
All right. Okay. Do I get to attack now?
You will be moving right after these spiders.
Shit.
Rich, as you retreated, you notice at the last moment, when it's way too late, there was another spider lying in wait for you. Specifically, it seems like if you were going to retreat the way you came. It didn't do anything last time. It stayed hidden, and it leaps at you.
Oh, dude.
and attacks with advantage. Okay, that is up to a 16, which does hit. I'm gonna have you make a con save as well. Shit! It sinks into you. It just pierces right through your cloth and any other armor that you kind of have. It finds a perfect weak spot and sinks in, and you can feel venom pumping into you. And this time, you start to feel sick. You are poisoned, but you also take 9 damage. And it holds its position for the rest of the rest of its turn. The other two are right next to Asmon. Now, the one that got hit by the Eldritch Blast, it disengages. Now, here's what this means: when you take the disengage action on your turn, enemies can take it, and so can players. It prevents people from getting attack of opportunities on you, but you can't use any other real special actions. It can still just move its normal movement. Can't do any of that special leaping stuff, it seems. But you notice that these spiders can climb up walls as if they're nothing.
Oh my god. This is the trash. There's a giant ass spider.
We gotta move back. Mcconnell, we gotta move back, dude. We gotta move back. We're getting our ass beat, man. This is...
Yeah. It's over, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna lose the bugs.
I don't think I healed you for enough for it to matter.
Yeah, he'll suck.
The second one.
Okay,
next to you.
Okay, cool.
It's looking at the wounded barbarian with its eyes, but quite mysteriously, it disengages as well. Runs into the shadows. Now it's going to. Both of them are going to try to do a certain thing. You guys actually don't even have to roll because both of them are under your passive perceptions. You can still see them in the trees. They're not directly in line of sight right now to get very clear info on, but you know they're there. They're not going to get the jump on you a second time. And remember, you guys saw something scuttling the turn before. It comes barreling at you from the trees up at the top.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's big.
No.
That's fucking big.
It just bull rushes from the shadows, letting out another roar. Now this one's not really trying to be stealthy. It's not really swinging in. You guys already saw it coming. You guys were kind of prepared for it coming, so it's not going to get advantage on these. But it comes in swinging wild. It's going to make... Let's take a look. First, you can see its mandibles open up first and just rush at the paladin, trying to sink into it, maybe even pry off some of its armor.
God!
But you're able to move your great sword in the nick of time and you can see just trying to clench, trying to bite through it, just inches away from your face, and you're able to push it back, only to see its claw swiping, cutting some of the foliage underneath it right at you. And this one does find its mark. It swings for 6 damage, but remember, you are you really know how to use this heavy armor. You're able to turn at the last moment and reduce it by 3, from 6 down to 3 damage. You take 3 damage, and you're still standing in there. Now, it rears back up, just shouting all kinds of just weird eldritch tones, and if these are not animal noises, this seems very intelligent. It's speaking in a language that none of you can understand. Now,
so it's not like demonic. It's completely. Does it sound like there's any hint to a language that we might recognize?
For the other two, it doesn't, but you feel something pulsing within you, almost like shadows creeping into the side of your eyes. You can hear the words echoing in your head. Leyline, elf, discover. Leyline, elf, elf, elf. And you feel your hand burst. Not like into blood or anything, but with some kind of dark energy. That is not the words of your patron. You recognize those words. When you guys looted that homunculus and you read that paper, those are the only 3 words in Infernal you were able to decipher. But for some reason, you're hearing them in your head right now, and some kind of other magical part magical power has seemed to starting to grip into you. You still feel okay. You feel poisoned for sure, but you still feel like you're hanging in there. But something else is wrong. Something about the word elf is just resonating in your hand, and on that spider, you can tell something is glowing blue inside of it. And there's a deep wound in its chest. And that's all you really see at the moment. All right, it is going to be Asmon's turn.
I fucking go. I pop rage. I'm gonna pop rage again.
Wait,
What?
You're 11 HP. Don't you want to take a health potion?
Oh, you only got hit for 6. It's gonna be fine. I'll be fine. What do you mean? I'll be fine.
all right, go ahead.
Oh, you just heal me again, okay?
No, I'm out. I can't heal anymore.
Just
I'm
heal
pretty
me
much
again,
out.
I'll be fine.
You know
I'll
what I
be
got in
fine.
me? I got 2 HP. That's it.
All right, that's great.
That's what we're working with, boys. We got 2 HP left. That's it.
I'll be fine. No, I'll be fine.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm a pop rage. I pop rage. And
All
I'm
right.
I look at the spider and I look at that crystal, that like emanating force inside of it, and I look at it and I do a savage swing directly at it.
Okay.
Directly fucking at it.
Are you going to combine that with your reckless attack to get advantage?
Fuck it, dude.
All right.
Fuck
Go
it,
ahead
dude.
and make your
Let's go.
savage swing with the thing. Go for it.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Big numbers, boys. Big numbers. Come on.
Woo! That is a natural 20 on advantage. Roll
Yep.
for critical damage.
Sure, I'll do that.
Big, dude. Big.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Got some.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got your 2d12, so that goes all the way up 19 plus 7.
How much damage I do?
That is a you do 26 plus 2 to 28 damage in a single swing, which is barbarian crit fishing builds are definitely everyone who's ever played it's probably rolling in the chairs right now because that is a lot of damage.
That's crazy, isn't it, Mcconnell? You don't play like a bitch, man. You go in on him.
Keep talking shit, dude. We'll see if
You
you
go
have it.
in on him. All right, what do I do to the spider?
You cut into its side. Just one of its arms is kind of in the way, but you shear off part of what seems to be its forearms, and you can see it's got 4 legs, 2 arms, just like that little legend we were talking about. Just cleave off a bit of the meat and some green, just foul-smelling, blood-like liquid spouts from it as it lets out a horrifying screech. Now, its mandibles that it used to bite Mcconnell are not opening or doing anything here when it screams. Instead, where your chest would be, because the top of this thing, it's almost like a centaur in legend, like the body of something with a human thing on top, where your clavicle might be, right at the top of your chest, it opens into this massive mouth covered in teeth, big enough to swallow you whole, and it lets out a thunderous roar. But this does not deter your axe as it continues on its trajectory and cleaves into it. And in that deep, grievous wound, as you pull it back out and the blood comes lurching out, you can see there's blue light emanating from within it. And this thing is deeply wounded and it's extremely upset.
That's how it's done, boys.
It is going to not take its turn yet. I mean, that's your turn. Anything else you want to do? That was a lot of damage.
I can't do a potion, can I?
You cannot yet. We actually didn't do any of those pot stones, which is good because you would have had to make some additional checks. It may not have been you, and I don't know if you told your party members about that. So actually, that's a good thing.
No, I didn't.
Perfect. Okay, we'll leave it to Rich then.
Okay. Now, you can tell me if I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kind of like grab the spider that's in front of me and like let that dark energy pulse, give and take, ebb and flow into its mind and into my mind, and use it as essentially a walkie-talkie to attempt to speak to the big spider. And I want to say to the big spider, Leyline, discover elf in its language, and say, if we continue to fight, we will fell you, mighty spider. But I feel like we can become allies. What has the Dawn Reaver put you up to? For I may be suffering a similar fate.
So I like the creativity. It's not going to be that simple to do in terms of grabbing it, but remember, when we were creating your character, we did give you a bonus feature as we were kind of modifying some of the rules. You know, a little bit of homebrew, nothing too empowered. We gave you the ability to send thoughts to a willing creature.
Yeah. I just wanted to use the other spider and kind of hijack its brain a little bit, because I thought it would give me special spider powers and would enhance my power. Maybe I thought it would be cool flavor.
Yes.
But I want to basically tap into that power.
Gotcha. So we're gonna go ahead and just extend it a little bit, because this spider is extremely intelligent. Now you can send the thoughts. It's whether it listens is totally up to it, because again it has to be a willing target. Now of course you know the
spider. Do I have consent to give you my thoughts?
You notice that it shifts a little bit, just 45 degrees to the right, 45 degrees to the left, 45 degrees to the right, and 45 degrees to the left. And it stays still. Quite odd.
Yeah. That's what's it called? Morse code. For yes, right? Oh wait, no, he's shaking his head no.
I don't know. It's it seems like it definitely took a physical reaction when you tried to probe it, but it wouldn't have been able to hear it if it wasn't willing to talk, which means these spiders may be extremely intelligent, very, very intelligent.
Can I try to thought him?
Yeah, you were definitely thinking him. Is there anything else you want to add on to that message? It's basically you're speaking to it as if you're talking out loud.
Yeah. So exactly what I said then. I say the words. I say the ley line, discover, elf, and then basically say, if we continue to fight, we will take you down. But mighty spider, I believe our missions may be aligned. What has the Dawn Reaver put you up to? We may be suffering a similar fate.
45 degrees right, 45 degrees left, 45 degrees right, 45 degrees left. Now in the middle, because I think your power has bi-directional communication, but only in the concept of some weird vague words, limited by the intelligence of these enemies. It's kind of probably hybridized. We took away one of your class features and kind of merged it with this one. You're not able to get a very good read on what it means, but it definitely seems not so much confused, but this spider in particular maybe regrets attacking you a little bit. You can't hear a response back, though.
Nice try talking to the spider, Rich.
But you still have your action.
Wait, the spider regrets attacking me? Do I kill the other spider then? Am I going to be able to talk to the spider? I offer this other spider peace and try to back away and see if he accepts my peace offering.
Are you stepping facing him, or are you turning your back? What are you doing?
I face him, I put my hands up, and I take a few steps back and see what the spider does, if he tries to attack me or not.
You can see it instinctively tense as you start to move. Its little front mandibles perk up, revealing its ability to bite. But it does not take an attack of opportunity. It stands still.
Boys, we might be able to talk to these spiders.
How you talk to spider?
I'm working on it.
I never talked to a spider before. He's gonna talk to this axe.
It's anything else on your turn? You moved. You haven't taken action yet.
Do I have a way to heal?
I don't think you have a way to heal on your character, but you could take the dodge action if you don't want to attack. It gives every attack on you disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll get close to my zombie guy, and I will do a dodge.
Okay, perfect. You're still a little bit confused what's going on, but you're gonna keep thinking about it. as you see this bigger spider start to twitch a little bit. Wait, did it hear something when you were talking to the other spider? Or maybe it's just having a bad day. You're not quite sure, but it's just a small thing you notice as you move closer and get ready to dodge any additional attacks that may come up. Mcconnell, it's your turn.
Fuck. Do I know any of the information that just transpired?
From everything that happened back there, other than Rich saying we may be able to talk to them, I do not know anything else. I don't know if Rich wants to share anything else.
I'll communicate with them that like what I perceive to have happened.
Got it. So that's he talks about a little bit about the thing moved a little bit. Seems like it's hearing something. Maybe we can get out of this somehow. But that is what you hear.
The Dawn Reaver words, yeah.
Would it be possible for me to detect good and evil, right, or evil and whatever else it is?
Certainly. You can use either Divine Sense. You have a spell.
Oh, Divine Sense. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you can use Divine. Yeah, use both of your spells for the heals, but you can pop a Divine Sense.
Well, the spider didn't attack Rich. He didn't take an attack of opportunity. I guess I'll Divine Sense. We'll see what happens. I hope fucking Asmon doesn't die.
Why would I die?
I don't know. All right, I'll do
Me
Divine
either.
Sense.
I wouldn't die. I'm not gonna die.
Do I have to roll it?
So you're using your Divine Sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you let out your senses as an action. Radiates around you 60 feet into the forest. First, the read is quite odd. You're specifically looking for some kind of fiendish stuff. You remember you saw an imp back there. It's no longer there anymore. It's no longer within 60 feet. It seems like it's retreated to another distance. But you sense undead, but then another heartbeat. Fiend. Another heartbeat. Nothing. Heartbeat. Undead. Heartbeat. Fiend. Heartbeat. Nothing. For those 6 seconds, it cycles. And that chaotic swirling is coming from this creature right here. Now, your Divine Sense can normally just tell you an undead, celestial, fiend. But it was picking up some kind of shifting happening on this animal. You've never, ever even heard of that being possible. And that strikes you as very strange. It's a very clutch Divine Sense.
Fuck! Alright, boys. I've never seen anything like this shit, okay? This thing is... I don't know if it's undead or what. It's got a heartbeat, but it doesn't have a heartbeat. This is unlike anything I've ever encountered. I'm not sure where to go with this.
I am.
I don't think... Okay, on the advice of council, I don't think we should attack.
I think this is the Dawn Reaver's trying to take him over. It has to be.
All right. So I guess you've used your action. If you move, you will trigger an attack of opportunity, or are you just holding your position?
Wait, it will attack?
Oh, I mean, like, if you were to retreat away from it, you risk taking an attack of opportunity.
I'll risk it. I'll move back towards Richard right here.
Okay. It slashes at you with its claw.
Kill it!
Sounds like a personal problem. Oh, you want me to kill it now? All right, yeah, sure. I'll take care of it. It'll be fine.
It hit me!
It bounces off your shoulder pad, letting out a metallic ring like a bell. You don't take any damage.
It didn't hit me yet. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you can continue moving if you'd like.
I still trust it.
Are you sure? It just tried to kill me.
Was it trying to kill you, or was it trying to talk to you?
No, it just tried to fucking poison me.
Spiders
And what the
aren't
hell
like
is this?
That might
What is
just
this
be its
crystal in this guy?
communication.
What is this thing? What is it? What are you carrying?
The guy?
Are you insane?
He's just
All right,
a
and
guy.
then as I'm yelling at Rich, that's where it ends. That's where it ends.
Perfect. All right, the spider behind Rich. You take a look. You take a look back. You see it there. You take another glance, and you see it just retreat up toward the cliff on this side. It moves a little bit, and then it leaps into the shadow. But this time, it's not trying to hide. You can see it. You know where it got to, and it's sitting there and watching from a distance. And you hear some chittering. Because you remember, some other spiders did leave there. Now, first, this guy is going to look directly at Asmon, and you can tell it's bleeding, and it's absolutely furious. It's enraged. And it is going to... All right, it is going to open its mouth and let out a spray of web. And it is
There's
going to
good in there, but there's also bad in there, man.
Its highest roll is up to a 9. You see a spray of web just lunge at you. But you're able to sidestep off to the side, and you can see it coat the rocks behind you with this thick golden silk. It's wrapped up, but you aren't. Absolutely furious. It moves to the side. It moves to the side. It dashes this way, as if it's heading toward Rich.
I want to get
Would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. Okay, all right. I want to do another savage swing with reckless attack. Can I do that?
Oh, just take a normal attack on attack of opportunity.
How do I do that? Just great axe?
Just great axe. I'm not sure if you can actually use that ability on an attack of opportunity, but I'll double check after the session.
Okay. Can I reckless attack at least?
You should have. Give me a quick second, actually. That's a good question.
Okay.
Is it for turn or for round? Because this one's actually pretty important because it's heading towards your injured ally. Until your next turn, they'll have advantage against you, and it's this turn. Yes, you can. This will be made with advantage automatically. You don't use a reckless attack.
Okay.
Go ahead and swing.
All right. I'm going in. I'm gonna take out this spider. Watch this, boys. Ooh.
Yo.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Is it gonna be big damage or like
big damage? Huge. That's pretty good.
All right. You take out a chunk of its back as it continues to rush forward at your allies. But it's not stopping it anytime soon. It doesn't even pay heed to the wound, despite the gushing blood from it. Now, you can also see faint within that meat that you've just exposed. There's still some blue rushing in. It moves one more time right next to Rich.
Ooh.
It raises itself up, almost to ready itself up for another attack. But it seems frozen in motion for a quick moment. And it starts to shudder and just writhe in itself. You can see its legs buckling as something starts to pulse from within it. Deep blue light is shining all around you, emanating from its core. And it lets out a scream as its mouth, its clavicle opens up one more time, and it lets out a bright light coming from within it. And you can see what seems to be a blade made of energy just cuts right through its abdomen. And it gives way to what you see as a blue hand. Another cut just arcs across his chest, and something starts to crawl out. The thing crumples. This monstrosity is breathing its last. And so it takes a huge gasp as its hair just rains down from its shoulders. A very svelte, very light figure, gasping for air, as those blades flicker on its hands, seemingly as if it's made out of energy.
No!
It turns around, reaches back in, and grabs something. And with a grunt of exertion, it's squats and pulls itself out of the body, rolling to the ground right next to you, coughing, deeply injured, and grasping right next to you, Rich. As this enemy falls and dies, she's holding something that seems very, very familiar. It looks just like that undead spike that you looted in the first episode, except larger. And right at the very tip of it, not at the pointy end, but the flat end, it's a big crystal gem, almost being wrapped up by the device. And you can feel that amulet thrumming very quickly. And I think that's where we're going to call the session.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my
All
God.
right.
What? Are you gonna
Okay.
leave it right here?
All right. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're actually a little bit past time.
So I crushed that spider, guys. Like, that was crazy, wasn't it? I did so much damage.
What the girl just came out and destroyed the spider from the inside out.
Nah, that's because I weakened it up.
It was Beauty that killed the beast.
Thank you. I didn't know you felt that way about me.
Excellent. Now, it seems like a lot of stuff happened. You guys got through 2 encounters today. It's a lot of good experience.
That's a lot. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of experience.
Probably like level 15, 20 by now.
You wish. But, just maybe to drop it, you guys may be reaching a very specific point, because it seems like you just cleared out a boss fight. And you had a lot of great encounters from this.
Yep.
And I do think you guys are ready to hit level 3. And I think next session we'll have you level up right at the we'll do it before we start. We'll have some time to talk off stream about it, but definitely I hope you guys are thinking forward to what you want your characters to grow in. I think level 3 is a huge level for basically every class.
Yeah, I want to put more talent points in attacking.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah. All right. Listen, guys, we had a great show. We had an amazing show today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We made a lot of progress. We were able to defeat a giant spider. Well, by we, I mean I was able to defeat the giant spider by myself. And also, we got a ton of stuff. And by we, I mean I got a ton of stuff from that one area. I looted a bag. I looted a bunch of gold. Rich and Mcconnell don't know that, though, which is a positive, because I do plan on keeping those things. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I really fucking appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Mcconnell. And thank you, Riku.
Most certainly.
All right, boys. So until next time, boys.